Hello.
Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, Margie. Thanks for waiting on us. Hey, Glenda. How are you? How's everybody doing over there? Hey, Alicia. Hey, Rob. And Deb. I guess Deb's on here with you. Hey, Londa. Hey, Brenda from Kentucky. It's good to see y'all tonight. Hey, Jewel. How you doing? How's Indy Lou doing? Hey, Vanita. Hedgehog's Homestead. Hi
Hey,
there. Hey, Becky. How are y'all this evening?
There's Chickadee.
Hey, Parker. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Glenda.
Hey, Sue. Jackson's mom. Hey. Hey, Allison. Hey, Roberta. How are you? Are you coming to the fall event, Roberta? I think I've asked you that before, and you told me you weren't going to get to come. Hey, Tracy. I like your name. That's a cool name.
Tuscola, Illinois.
Wow.
Going to Seed Farms.
Cool. Yeah. Neat.
Is that northern Illinois or southern Illinois?
Hope everybody's doing good. I hope y'all are getting rain like we've been getting rain. Man, it has been awesome. Indy Lou is much better, out of the hospital and feeling better. Oh, thank God. So Jewel is Jean's sister, and she just had a grandbaby, and the grandbaby's name is Indy Lou, and she is beautiful, and she had some serious complications. And then she got through that. She went home and then had to go back to the hospital because she had infection. So she's home now. She's doing good, Jewel just said. So that's great.
You see what Parker said?
No. What's Parker saying?
He wants to give the award to the best singer.
To Mr. Jean.
What kind of award are you talking about?
Is there any green stuff involved in that reward?
I'll get an award. Heck yes.
All right, Parker. Hey, Parker, you should come to the event. September 14th, Petals from the Past, Jimson, Alabama. You should come.
Hey, Linda from New Hampshire. Yes.
All right. Hey, Chris. How's it going, bud? Sue Furry. Every day at 3 p.m. we get rain.
Nice.
We've had rain.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining. I'm thanking God.
It's been nice outside with the overcast.
We've had rain every day, probably. Exception of maybe a couple of days. Every day for, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
2 or 3 weeks.
Man, it has been that is so unusual for us.
Parker says he's coming to the event.
Oh, good, Parker. Awesome.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Parker, shoot me an email, justdigitfarms@gmail.com. I want to ask you about a couple of things. Hey, Tom. We look forward to seeing y'all here real soon. Hey, it's coming up quick.
Did y'all ever get rid of all the alpaca yarn? Wool or fibers? Something in there.
Hey, Jeff. Hula Hut. There's Jeff. Renee's dad.
Oh, he makes the best salsa.
Did y'all enjoy that salsa, Jeff?
He's already got into the salsa. I hear you.
I thought maybe it wasn't going to be hot enough for you. I didn't put jalapenos in there. I didn't know if it'd be hot enough or not.
She's too weak.
I'm a sissy when it comes to hot stuff, so I didn't put any hot
put my
peppers.
Own, Jeff.
Yeah. Sorry. Darla, we're desperate for rain. It seems to skirt around us. Hey, that's the way it's always been here. Always.
What part of the dirt in the nation you're in, Darla?
Hey, Bobby Pardue.
Oh, Bobby.
How's it going?
Yeah, Bobby.
How are y'all? How's Tracy doing? Man, we hadn't talked to y'all in a million years.
Million. That's right.
A million. Can you believe I'm 1,000,000 years old?
We're 1,000,000 years old.
Hey, Sherry. Oh, good. You're coming in September. That's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Where are you coming from? Where are y'all from? They're still making yarn and products. So Jeff, who we're talking to about the salsa, is our daughter-in-law's father. So Chance and Renee, it's her father, Jeff.
Yeah.
And Chance and Renee and Coop
Ooh.
came down here last Sunday.
Yep.
Spent the night, left us our grand dog Finn,
And Finn.
a giant German Shepherd, inside dog. Left him with us to dog sit for a week.
Oh.
And Chance, Renee, and Coop went to see her dad and mom and sister, and we sent some
Tennessee.
salsa to them.
Yep. Pop jeans on.
Hey, Pop. Hey, Chase.
Chase on here.
Hey, just got on here. We're headed home. All right.
Bobby's playing with the grandkids. There's Perry Hill.
Hey,
Stumpy
Perry
and
Hill
Danette.
Farms. Hey,
Yeah.
y'all. How are y'all? I'm so excited about y'all's store.
Yes.
That is so fun.
Perry Hill Farms. They have a store now.
Yep. They're all set
They're
up, an
online,
online store.
And they are certified.
And y'all got to go check them out, because I'm telling you, if you don't know who Perry Hill Farms is, they're our good friends.
They're the Cannon Kings.
And
Queens.
they can make some salsa. Jeff, you think my salsa's good? You need to try their salsa. They can make some good salsa, jams, jellies,
Hey, he can make
everything.
They can make jelly out of boots.
They make it out of pea hole shells, which they did, and it was good.
Yeah.
But y'all go check out their store.
Hey, Lori.
Yeah, y'all
Hey,
go
Edie.
shop at their store. We're so excited for them. That is awesome. So let me back up just a little bit. Let us tell you about our
Back up.
weekend. Back it on up.
Ooh, you gonna dance for me? Let me sit on that like a
Back it
U-Haul
on
truck.
up.
Come on, move that. We
Let
got
me
the-
back it up and tell y'all about our weekend. Hey, Meg's Little House in the Country. All right, what you fixing for dinner?
Every time I hear that, I think about bum 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 bum. It's the Little House on the
Sanford
Prairie.
Son?
Well, that sounded like Sanford Son.
That's not
No,
Little
Little
House in the Prairie.
I can't think of the tune now.
That was Sanford Son.
Yeah. Well, I like them too. I like them too.
Anyway, so backing up, this past weekend, the reason we couldn't be on our live Monday nights because we
Oh,
were
keep
hanging out
going.
with our family.
Family.
But my mama came down last Thursday, spent the night spent the whole weekend with us all the way until Tuesday morning. And we canned so many tomatoes.
Ugh.
I've been putting tomatoes up in the freezer. I had some from last year because I got sick last year and couldn't do it. So I just put tomatoes in the freezer. We had tomatoes from last year's garden, and we've had tomatoes from this whole year of the garden. I just kept scoring them, taking the core out of them and scoring the bottom of them and throwing them in freezer bags. So
It's like the attack of the killer tomatoes around here. Lord have mercy.
So I got them all out, thawed them out. Mom and I processed and canned tomatoes for 2 solid days, like from early in the morning until late at night.
Yes.
So we made salsa.
Yep.
We made homemade salsa, and it is good.
Oh,
it's
it's
got a
good.
really good
Good.
flavor. And we made homemade spaghetti sauce,
Yes.
which is really good.
really good.
We had some spaghetti with that one night. And this don't have all that sugar in it like the ones
And
you
it don't
buy.
have all the chemicals.
And we made homemade
Veg soup.
vegetable soup.
Yes, my favorite.
This has
Yes.
corn. All this is from our garden. So it's tomatoes, corn, peas, green beans, some lima beans, okra, onions, peppers. So this is going to be a good base for a yummy
Oh, Chance made it home.
soup.
He said he enjoyed it.
Great. This is going to be a good soup
Yes.
this winter with some cornbread.
Yes.
So we put up 60 quarts
60.
of these different things, and 16 pints.
Got to get a bigger shed.
Mom took a lot home. I've shared some with Chance and Renee and Jean's mom, and sent some to Renee's mom and dad. So it's going to be so good to have this winter. So much fun.
And Perry Hill, if y'all are still on here, you tell Jace that I'm pretty upset with him. He said him and Lauren was going to come by, and they did not come by.
We were looking for y'all.
I was sitting waiting, just watching the clock. Oh, well.
But we got all of this canned and put up just in time. And then Sunday, Chance, Renee, and Coop got here. And we had dinner and played. We played in the garden.
So, Darla. Yes, that
What?
was going to be one of our topics tonight.
Yeah.
Are you fighting the kudzu bugs?
Yes, we
are. Oh,
my
God.
Yeah. Okay. Remind me. We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
I'm finish telling y'all about this. So Cooper got here. And, of course, the first thing we do, Cooper is our grandson, who is 14 months old.
14 years
May,
old.
June, July. Yep. He's about to be 15 months old.
He's...
So he got here, and the first thing we did is we started digging in the dirt, and then we took walks in the garden. And after about 2 little strolls through the garden, he knew exactly which way to turn to get to the cherry tomatoes and which way to go to get to the grape tunnel. And if you keep on going and you go to Lolly's garden shed, you get animal crackers out of there. So he knew which way to go. And every time he stood at the door wanting to go out to the garden and pointing and picking the cherry tomatoes. And what was so cute is he knew exactly which ones to pick. He knew to pick the red ones, not the green ones.
He man. Those grapes are so ripe right now, man.
Oh, they're so good. He loved them.
Yes.
So we had a good time with him. And then Monday, what did we do Monday? Monday, we hung out with them all day. And Monday night, we had Pop a birthday dinner.
Birthday party.
Yeah, Pop turned 79.
79. He's almost 80.
So we had a good old garden dinner. We had, what did we have? We had roast,
we had
potatoes,
torture.
carrots.
We had torture. They had
tiramisu birthday cake.
It was I didn't get to have any.
We had squash. Yeah, you did good.
I did get a little piece of chocolate off the top.
He did good.
Dark chocolate.
I didn't do so good, but he did good. We had squash and okra and I don't know what all. We had a big dinner and it was good. And Pop had a good birthday. And it was fun.
Oh, yeah.
So then they left out Tuesday morning. Everybody left Tuesday morning. Jean even left, went out of town and worked. It was peace and quiet. It was just me and Finn. And then they came back through to pick up Finn yesterday and spent the night with us. So they just left today around noonish, I think. Yeah. And me and Cooper had a good time. So this morning, I got up at 6. And about 6:15, I heard Cooper in there crying. So I snuck in there. And Mom and Dad was still asleep. And I picked him up, got him up. And we come in here in the living room and just played. We had the best morning. And he did the sweetest thing. I'm going to cry. He made my heart melt. I was sitting in the floor playing with him, and he just come walking over to me, put his arm around my neck, and just hugged me. And he kept hugging me, and he didn't let go of me. And it was the sweetest thing ever. Oh, my God, It was so sweet. Anyway, it was a good day.
It was a good day.
It was a good couple of weekends.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big crybaby.
Yeah, we had even back a weekend or two before that, we got to see our other grandkids up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Kaylani and Chase. And good Lord have mercy.
We've had a good month of hanging out with family and
grandbabies.
Growing.
Family's growing. That's
growing.
Good. That's good.
Hey, we had a good report.
Oh, yes.
We've had 2 good reports since we saw y'all last or talked to y'all last on our grandbaby, Chase and Kaylani's baby.
Ella.
Yeah, there's been some complications throughout the pregnancy, and we've asked y'all for prayers. Well, she's doing great. She's growing, and she's doing good. Everything looks good.
Yep. Oven is working.
She's doing good.
Yep.
Kaylani's still having a rough pregnancy. Like, she's having a hard time. But Ella is growing, and she's doing good, and we're so grateful.
Yes.
We just know that God's got her, and she's going to be healthy and beautiful, and we're excited. Grandbabies.
She may come out looking like me.
I don't know about that. But anyway.
Tracy
I'm such a crybaby.
Well, don't do that. She told me the other day we was out in the garden working. And she said, "You ought to get you a man bun." And I said, "Yeah, with all this hair I got, I can rock a man bun."
Wouldn't he be cute with a little fake man bun right here?
Ain't no way.
Oh, Lord.
I love
That'd
my bald
be
head.
funny. Did I miss any questions?
Deb's got 2 grandkids in New Hampshire.
Hey, we do
Cape
too.
Cod. Janet's in Cape Cod,
we do too.
Sweet.
And our other 2 grandchildren, Kiana and Jordan, are getting ready to go back to school.
Yep.
So we sent them just a little bit of money to get some school shoes. And they sent pictures of their school shoes. They were so excited.
Hey,
it's fun. It's so much fun to
thanks
be
for the email,
grandparents.
Parker. She'll get it.
Okay, I'll check it out, Parker, and I'll email you back. I got some questions for you.
Yeah, what was really cool on Ella's
Jace. He's on here. Beard bun.
Yeah. No, what was I saying?
Hey, Janet Stevens.
That's what I was going to say.
Am I messing you up?
Go, Ella, go. Yeah, the best thing, like one of the last pictures we got on the sonogram, Ella had her little foot. It was just perfect as could be on the bottom of the.
It was like
she was stomping around like, "Hey, I'm in here."
Of her foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's been doing some flipping and it's been very painful for Kaylani.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. She's stealing them fits already, and she ain't here yet. I told him she's gonna be Chase's child.
Hey, Jace, I already started on it, Jace. I can't handle it.
Jace, why didn't you and Lauren come see us? We were expecting y'all.
I'm already starting on the Santa Claus.
Tracy says, I'm growing blue butterfly pea for the first time. How much do I need to make tea? My daughter can't wait to do the lemon juice trick.
You need some more? We got some right back here.
You don't need much. I don't know. I just put handfuls in my little teapot, but you really don't need much.
No.
I don't know how much to tell you. Maybe if you're making just a cup of it, I would say maybe a half a cup, maybe of flowers. But if you're making a whole teapot, that was probably a cup and a half, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's hard. I'm terrible with the measuring thing. Thank you, Jewel. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Hey, and I'll say this. We get this question a lot, and I'm sure anybody that cans but Perry Hill Farms, I'm sure. But all this canning right here, y'all, if y'all have not canned, it is such hard work. I mean, it is pure labor. Your back, like when you wash dishes, your back hurts. They were in the kitchen. They were in the kitchen
what do you want?
all day for several days.
We were
in heat, sweating, because that canner puts off a lot of heat. And this is hard work. But we always get the question, why don't you just go out and buy it at the store? Well, number one, it's not near as good.
Mm-mm.
You can definitely taste the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And when the pride knowing that it's grown at your farm and that you did it and God helped and supplied the rain and the
so
nourishment.
Rewarding.
And this right here is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And, we could have went to Costco or somewhere and bought some ragu or something. But let me tell you, they are loaded with sugar, chemicals,
of sugar in that
and you don't know what
sauce.
farm it came from. And this is a blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I ain't going to lie. I've been enjoying it. It's I've never enjoyed canning. Like, I've never enjoyed all of that. I would rather just be in the garden, grow it, let his mama can it. I really, seriously, like, I did not want to do this. But, when you grow all of this stuff, you got to do something
What's the
with
sense
it.
of growing it if
Yeah.
you're not going?
And it's such a reward to have it in the wintertime.
That's right.
And it's so good. But I have been enjoying it this year.
Yeah.
Like, it's been fun this year to me.
Yep.
So I've just figured out a schedule, because in the heat of the day, it's a good time to be inside doing this.
That's right, especially now.
Used to, I could just be out in the heat all day long and be okay, but I can't do that anymore. So this has been my heat of the day stuff to do, and I've really been enjoying it. And it's so rewarding to look. My pantry's full, my cabinets are full. I've got a shelf in here full. I don't have room for it all. And it's just I feel so rich. Yeah. I feel like a rich person.
And no preservatives. That's right.
Yeah, no preservatives. It's all, and we've been really working on this health journey for many reasons, but we're working really hard to eliminate processed and to eat clean, to eat really clean.
Well, and another benefit, this is one of the greatest benefits, is to come in from working and see you in here with an apron on, just dig an apron, looking all good.
He's so weird, y'all. Woo! He is so weird.
Ain't nothing like it.
I do got to give a shout out right here, though.
I was trying to give you a shout out.
I know. I don't want to hear. To our Perry Hill Farm friends here. I sent them a text. When you're new to canning, it's intimidating, right? I mean, it really is. I was afraid that I was going to poison my family. I wasn't going to do something right, and we were going to eat something and have botulism. Or my canner was going to blow up my face, or I was going to do something wrong.
Yeah, they always get me to taste test it. And I'm like,
So it's intimidating when you first really start on your own. Jean's mama helped me some last year, but it's intimidating. So I text Danette and Denise, my Perry Hill Farm friends,
canning experts,
and Stumpy, my canning experts, and they, I text them with a bunch of questions, and they text me back and went back and forth a little bit and just gave me the confidence.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I got this. I can do this. Yep. And y'all would be proud of me, Perry Hill Farms, Danette, Denise, and Stumpy. Y'all would be proud of me.
Hey.
I've been wanting to send y'all pictures and just say, hey, thanks for the help.
Sue said she wants you to show your pantry someday.
Okay.
We got to. Well, I built her a pantry last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago?
That's a long time ago.
So
3 or 4 years ago.
Can y'all believe it's already August? Mercy.
I know.
But so that's just a small one, and she's got it now in here, and it's starting to overflow. I don't know where we're going to, I guess under our bed, but I don't know where we're putting it.
That's a good problem to have.
Eventually I'm going to build an underground storm shelter with a large cellar.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
It's in the plan.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's in the plan.
Yes.
So my pantry is really just a little closet. It's not a big pantry, but I've got food on my grow shelf now, and I got to have something else to do with it before it's time to grow seedlings again.
Hey, I'll give a Bobby Pardue. He's back. I see he's back.
We hit the wrong button. Don't feel bad.
I want to give a big shout out to him and Tracy, because Bobby Pardue and his wife Tracy, they were doing the youth group back when Tracy and I was dating, and I think it was my 11th grade year or 12th grade year. Bobby let me borrow his Camaro. Man, I was the stuff, son.
To go to the prom.
Yeah, me and this lady here went to the prom. And Bobby, he was brave.
He was brave.
I can't believe he let me drive that.
I can't believe he did either.
Hey, we brought it back without a scratch, didn't we?
Bobby, we're not going to tell you how he drove that car either now.
No, I didn't.
We're not going to tell you about the craziness that he did with that car that night.
I didn't do no Dukes of Hazzard. No, I didn't drive it down the dirt roads. Driving down a dirt road.
Oh man. Yep. It'd be good to see y'all. Hadn't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, she wants to see our reaps. She wants to see
Yeah.
what
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah. We're
Ah, it was Tracy's car. That's right. I forgot about
Thank
that.
you, Tracy.
Yeah.
See, I
Yeah.
knew I liked Tracy. A lot of Tracy's are good.
We'll do a little pantry tour soon.
Yeah.
On a YouTube video.
That'd be quick.
Huh?
I said that'd be quick.
Yeah, it'd be quick.
It took us, how long did it take us to find our land? Sherry?
61 looking to buy land.
Wow. We were,
Okay.
how old were we when we started looking? We were at my parents. Well, actually, it was before that.
We've been looking for a lot
we've been looking,
life.
but we didn't seriously start
Yeah.
looking till we were in my parents' dungeon.
So our youngest son graduated in 2013, and we moved in with his parents in 2013.
Yeah.
We got him off to college
That's right.
and we moved in with his parents. So we lived there for 3 years.
Yep. And they let us, thank God they let us stay there.
Yep.
And save money.
Got out of debt, saved
Yep.
money.
And we were able to, God bless, well, the story's out there, but God blessed my job to where we could have enough money to have the down payment, and we found the land. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a YouTube video on it, but wow.
Our testimony video tells you the whole story.
And there's not a day goes by we don't not like this place. Oh my gracious.
And we thank God every single day.
Yes.
But we looked for, like, seriously hard looking for property for 3 years.
Oh yeah.
When we lived with his parents, we looked all the time. And any time that we had off, which was very rare because he worked full time and then he worked a night job stocking at Publix.
Yes.
And I worked at Petals from the Past, and I took a lot of design jobs on the side.
Yep.
Because we were just getting out of debt, paying bills off, and saving money for our land and our farm. So any spare time that we had, we would just get in the car and go look.
Yeah.
Like he would look on Zillow and all those places. And
everywhere.
We would find something and we would go look at it and seek it out. And nothing just ever felt right. It wasn't like we had a lot of things we were looking for.
We kept looking too for another bit of advice. I mean, it depends on your budget, but we kept looking for 3 to 5 acres because we thought in our minds we
That's
can't
how
afford
we can
it. We
afford.
can't. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's harder to find 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 acres than it is to find a lot more land. I mean, I'm meaning 15, 20, 40 acres. You can find that pretty good. It just comes with a larger price tag. But hey, I tell you what, if it's God's will and that's what you want, He'll make it happen.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, Susie wants to see a little tour of old Pop's garden.
Oh, it's played out now. Now we did on one of our videos. We did a little tour of his garden. Which video was that?
He told me yesterday that the okra started popping back now.
Oh, okay. Most of his garden's pretty played out.
Yeah, he's been having some deer hammered in his garden too.
I'll find that video.
3 or 4.
I can't remember which video it was, what the video is called, but a recent one. But we did a little tour of his garden then. Yeah, I should have done just a special tour.
We have Janet. We have 18 acres.
Yeah, but the way we found this land.
Oh, and Anna got an island.
Yeah, we got an island, a little island. But we had a lot of criteria when we were looking for land.
Yes,
it needed to have good soil, which
coastal loam
is okay.
Coastal loam.
We needed a natural resource of water.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had all this criteria we were looking for. Out in the country, no neighbors. We knew what we wanted. So we just took a day or two and went to his hunting club one weekend.
Gotta have it.
That just to get away. So we went down to his hunting club and spent the night in the camper. And his hunting club was like 10 minutes from here. So
if you've ever been to a place like Cades Cove, how it has the loop and you see all the animals, beautiful. That's the way this road is. It's called the Bottoms, and it goes out to the river, and a dam out there, and
Alabama River.
Yes, and it is gorgeous.
It is.
And we've always driven out here just to see wildlife.
I hadn't.
That was my other girls.
I guess. I guess it was because until then I hadn't. And you said,
yeah,
I'm going to take you down this road and show you this while I'm here. So we just drove down this road.
Yeah.
And there was a real estate sign.
Huge sign, like 40, 50 yards off the road in this pasture, laying on the ground. Yeah. Old sign.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Go ahead. You tell it.
And the sign was on the ground, and I just kept going. And she said, turn around. There's a sign. I'm like, I'm not turning around that side. And I said, by the way, we can't afford that. It's too big. We can't afford that. So we went, long story, we went around and called the guy.
Long story was, I said, turn the car around because there's a sign laying on the ground.
We're out in this field getting the dirt and hay off of it. And called the number. And anyway, long story short, what was it, a year or two later, after the whole process, a guy called us, but they originally told us they couldn't do the deal.
Yeah.
And on the money. And then finally about a year
later.
We
needed a lease purchase because we didn't have, like, the banks wouldn't loan us the money.
And we didn't have the credit.
Yeah.
And
we needed a lease purchase, and he wouldn't do it in the beginning.
So about a year later, we were walking the track one night, and this guy calls me up and says, Gene, I found you. And it's about 8 p.m.
He lost his number.
And because, I changed jobs, I had a new phone. And he said, hey, you still want to do that deal on the land? I about had a heart attack on the track.
Oh, my God.
night.
I think we ran 10 laps.
Oh, man.
We were so excited.
We were having a Pentecostal showdown on that track.
Anyway, long story short, we lease purchased it for 2 years. He did a deal with us for 2 years. Everything we paid monthly went towards the down payment. Yes. God tremendously blessed him in his job with commissions. And we were able to get the land in our name within the 2-year time frame that we had. Got it in our name, paid it off last year. The land is free and clear and paid for. And God did it all because it was completely impossible for us to be able to do that. God did every bit of it. It's miraculous. The whole story is miraculous.
Hey, Kaylani, Kiana, Jordan.
If you haven't seen our testimony video, y'all go check it out. Tell you the whole story. Hey, guys, how's it going? How are y'all?
Yeah, when she said turn around, I turned it around.
Yeah, that's right.
But I made her go across the fence.
Good report today, Kaylani. That's exciting. What'd you just say?
Nothing.
Brenda says, I put all my canned food in the mudroom, which was in addition to the house, as cabinets all the way. It caused the mudroom to start sinking. Oh, my gosh. Had to jack up the floors because
the canning jars are heavy.
That's good. I mean, that's not good. That's a horrible thing to have to do. But
Catherine says hello. She's popped in.
Hey, Catherine. How you doing? Today, I hope you guys are doing great. We're doing good. We're doing good. Hey, Darla. Yes, God is good. He sure is.
So, yeah, expounding on that, elaborating on this. So when we found this land, and I think it was the next weekend or maybe even that weekend, we got my mom and dad to come out here with us shortly after that. And we took scripture verses and we put on paper different scripture verses, and we anointed it with oil, prayed over them, and came out on this property and walked it and prayed it and buried that scripture in the dirt all over this place.
Yep.
And we claimed it, in Jesus' name. And I'm telling you right now,
He
made it possible.
He made it possible. And I am even before this happened, other things God's done in our life, I'm a full believer. Like, nobody can make me believe anything different.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Let me see if you're convinced.
I'm positive that God can make impossible dreams possible.
Yes.
And I believe it. So if you're dreaming for a farm, dreaming for land, dreaming for a child to get saved, whatever it is that you're dreaming for.
She's preaching now.
I am a believer that if you trust in God, give your life to God, you trust in him with your dream, he will make impossible things possible. 100% believe it with all my heart.
And that don't mean we're perfect, because we're not.
Oh, gosh, no. We're far from perfect.
I know.
Far from perfect. Hey, Peacemaker said the video with Pop's garden tour is called Life on Our Farm. and it was about a month ago.
Month ago.
Life on our farm.
Thank you, Peacemaker.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Are you going to be at the fall event? I hope so. We'd like to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Avalon. Oh my gosh, Avalon. Your card.
Oh, she's the one that sent you the
She's
card?
the one that sent us the card.
You made her cry so much.
Your card put me in tears, in a puddle of tears. I'm talking about. The card had sat in my office on my desk for a few days. I was caught up with my mom, Cannon. And that Sunday morning, we were getting ready for church. Mom went to church with us. And I went in my office to read your card. I was blubbering like a baby. And I come out of my office, I'm like, y'all gotta listen to this. And I read your card to my mom and Jean. Mom was crying. She was like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. Thank you so much for sending us that and for sharing your story with us. Thank you. So we do not take that lightly. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Hey, Lisa Ann.
Thank you.
First time watching.
Hey, Lisa Ann. Thanks for being here. We're glad you're here. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Hey, Peggy Presley, how are you?
Hey, I tell you, Eric, I've been learning a new little sound. Our little Domino, our little baby goat, he's not a baby anymore. He's
a man
he's
now.
Went through puberty pretty quick.
A man.
He is he's out there. just getting it. We're about to have to rearrange the situations out there with the girls because
I think we're gonna have baby goats in December.
Oh my Lord Jesus!
That was not our plan. I mean, we're not stupid. We knew it was gonna happen, but
we didn't realize he was gonna come of age so quick. But we're about to have to. We wanted to start around mid-September, put them out there, and then have babies in February. But
anyway, I think we're going to have them at the end of December, which is a horrible time to have baby goats.
It is.
But anyway, it is what it is.
Hey, Donnie and Sue Gilly, first time watching. Glad to have you.
Hey, glad to have you. So glad you're here.
Yes.
Avalon, I'm a crybaby.
Jennifer.
I mean, it don't. Hoy.
Okay.
It doesn't take much at all to make me cry. I cry a lot. I'm emotional.
Yes. Now, were you going to talk about?
Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say anything about it.
Am I going to talk
It's
about
good to
what?
have emotions.
Kudzu beetles?
Yes.
Do y'all have kudzu beetles? Does anybody have kudzu beetles?
Yeah. If you've been, let me tell you something. If you've been to Prattville, we were there the other day getting Tracy another phone, and they were all over. They were just swarming, and they were all over my vehicle, on the windshield. And the funny thing is Tracy was talking to Jason at Cog Hill, and he was asking him about him, just a week or so ago.
No, it's been about a month. We've been dealing with him on his farm. I've been trying to help him figure out what to do about him.
Yeah.
I didn't have them.
Yeah.
And I was trying to help him figure out what to do about them. And then I go out there, and they've covered my purple hull peas had finished. And now I left them because I knew they would start up again and start producing again, especially after this rain. And they did. They're flowering. They're producing more peas. And now they're eat up with those stupid kudzu beetles.
I'm telling you, it's a big problem because they were getting inside my truck when we'd opened the door. And, but yeah, that's a big nuisance right there.
Yeah.
And you can spray. If you spray, they will come back. They're no organic stuff works on them.
So what we've done, Jason at Cog Hill and what we've done is tried to treat them with our organic stuff, neem oil, all the different organic things. We went after them. Or I told Jason to do that. I haven't done anything, but that's what I told Jason to do. Attack them with the organic options. Didn't work. So he used Bug Buster, and it killed them. But then they're right back out there like the next day or the day after that. And like they just appear. And anyway, I have them out there, and I'm not going to spray anything other than organic. So I'm just going to yank my peas up and get them out of there and try to plant some other beans or peas in another spot, which probably ain't going to help. But I don't know. I got to do some more research on this because like we've never had this issue here. And now that they're here, it's probably going to be a big issue because when a new bug moves in, then it becomes an all the time deal. So anyway, I got to research this some more, figure out the life cycle of it and figure out like how to combat this. So I'm going to contact our extension office.
Yep.
Usually, sadly to say, their answers are usually all chemical.
Hey, Lori.
So I don't know. I'm going to figure it out though. I'm going to figure out what to do.
Yeah, we brought them home. That's what I was thinking. They're going to hitchhike on the way home in my car.
They were already here.
Yeah. Susie's going to the Baker Creek Festival up in California.
Oh, how fun.
I know. Annadale. Hey, Annadale.
Hey, Annadale.
Yeah, we'd like to burn them, but I'm a little dangerous burning stuff around
We're
here.
going to burn them. We're going to pull them out and burn them. We sure are.
Yeah, they are.
I've also got stupid leaf-footed stink bugs all over my tomatoes too.
One says North Carolina Extension's got a good article.
Okay, really?
Yeah. North
Carolina Extension has a good article on them. Thank you, Londa. I'm going to go check that out.
Yep.
Good deal.
Burn bug torches.
Yeah, we're going to burn the plants. We sure are. Yeah, those beetles are scary for all our farmers. They sure are. Hey, Melanie. Yeah, they are. They sure are. Janet says, I wonder if they are like the ants that Longhorn Lester had at the beginning of the summer.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, it's always, hey, I'm going to tell you what, gardening is always a challenge. There's always a challenge. There's always a bug to figure out, a disease to figure out. There's always something to figure out. So, hey, Cog Hill Farms on here.
Yeah, he's the one that sent us the beetles.
Y'all sent those stupid kudzu beetles over here.
Yeah, they are loaded in Prattville. I've never seen that many.
Yeah, that was crazy. I texted Jason and said, well, your stupid kudzu beetles are at my house now. And we were talking about it.
And supposedly they love white. They're attracted to white.
Yeah, Jason told me that.
And my truck is white. So they were
all over. So I was texting him that morning, and then we had to go to Prattville to get my phone. And they were just swarming us. They were all over the truck. And I was like, oh, my God, we're being faded by these things.
Yes.
Wild. Oh, what did you do, Jason? He says he thinks he got his taken care of today, or he hopes he got his taken care of. Did you nuke it? What did you do? Burn everything?
Yeah, they.
Hey, Kayla.
I looked at them pretty close, Susie. They almost look like they're weird. They're not like
almost
an
like
Asian,
a little roly-poly type thing.
It's not like an Asian beetle. It's shaped kind of like a football, kind of weird shape, but they've got little bitty legs and weird looking. Yeah, they look like a roly-poly, about like
kind of like a roly-poly. Yep. Hey, where was that at? Alicia with Chickadee Homestead said, I've been having trouble with Mexican bean beetles. Hey, do this. Try next time you plant your beans or potatoes even, try planting sage next to them. That helps deter the Mexican bean beetle. Try it. See if it works.
Tracy Griffith says she's going to figure out a way to rope those Japanese beetles so she can ride them to work and we'll save gas money.
Yeah, man. Japanese beetles aren't no fun either. But they have like a quick little cycle that they move through here anyway. They come through, they just kind of feed. They really love the roses and the muscadines and figs and things like that. But they move through, they eat a little bit, and then they move off. And they're done till the next year, So they're not, these kudzu beetles, though, I don't know. Like, you can't seem to kill them. So what did Jason say?
3 days of bug buster, and then he torched him today. Okay. Torched everything.
Okay.
So hopefully you got them.
Hopefully you got them. I got to go out there and torch mine before they spread on everything else.
Yeah, those white sticky sheets near your beans. That'd probably work.
Hey, I bet that would work. Huh, good idea. Uh-oh, they came to Pennsylvania.
Oh, Lord.
Wow. My gosh, China might have released them on us.
Easy.
I can't believe that just come out of my mouth.
Here we go.
Hey, I was kidding, but it could be true.
Well, I'm not going to say what I was saying. I'm thinking.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Thank you, Londa. I'm going to check it out. So, Jason, Londa with Adventures with Me and T said there's a good article on the North Carolina Extension about the kudzu beetle. So I'm going to go check it out and see what we can find out. Diatomaceous is supposed to work on the kudzu beetles. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked.
If they ingest it.
I don't know what their deal is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Always a challenge. Keeps us on our toes.
Mexican bean
beetles. Try the sage. Try it. I haven't had Mexican bean beetles, so I don't know. Now that I've said that, I'm probably going to end up with
I don't believe that garbage.
Well, I said I didn't have kudzu beetles, and I went out there and I was taking over.
How do we have kudzu beetles? We don't have kudzu.
I don't know.
Do they come off kudzu?
I don't know, but we do have kudzu down the road.
This couple.
Not far. So, y'all, the Great Fall Garden Festival, September 14th. Petals from the Past, Jemison, Alabama, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We've got 25 YouTubers and vendors and artisans and craftsmen that are going to be there. We've got classes going on. Perry Hill's doing a canning class.
Yeah.
Cattywampus is doing a goat making class, goat milk soap making class. Dr. Powell's going to do a class on growing fruit in the South. Beth Roberts, who works at Petals from the Past, is going to be doing 2 different kids classes.
I bet Dr. Powell is up on these
They may know.
beetles.
Yes, I need to call Dr. Powell.
I know.
Rachel, the beekeeper that does Coghill's bees, will be doing a demonstration on beekeeping. Londa with Adventures with Me and T will be doing a demonstration on spinning alpaca wool. What am I missing? Oh my gosh, I'm missing some other class. Anyway, we've got a lot going on that day.
Is there a fermented bread class?
No, not this year. We've got food trucks will be there. It's going to be a fun day.
There's going to be children classes.
I said that.
Okay,
2 of those. Judy Sneed's going to read her book.
Quilt making. Coghill says quilt making.
Who's doing quilt making?
Did you take up quilting?
I don't know. Is somebody doing quilt making?
Somebody's going to be. That's good.
I don't know. That would be awesome. I don't know who.
They need to make it out of some.
Yes, there's an herb class. Oh my gosh. I knew I was forgetting something. Debbie Boudelier, my friend and my herb mentor. I've known her for 30 years.
30 years.
I've known her for a really long time. And she is my mentor, my herb mentor. And she'll be doing a class on medicine making.
Medicine maker.
Yes. Now, I don't know. What's the quilt making class? We didn't have anything lined up. Our people are so charming. Quilting is not coming. They couldn't come. So we didn't have them doing a class, but anyway, it's going to be an awesome, fun day, y'all. And
hey, Susie,
we would love for y'all to come, see us, hang out with us, participate with us. Ryan the Roaster's going to be there with Coghill.
Oh my God.
It's just going to be a fun day, y'all.
Hey, so Brenda says primary host plant is kudzu, and they do think they come from Asia area like China.
There you go.
Kinda.
Hey,
Well,
I was kidding, but it's probably
hey.
true.
Well, it is a big.
Oh, good. And Dale bringing her grandchildren. That'll be fun.
Oh, she's got to behave now.
Now, one of our little Cooper will be there with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. It's going to be so much fun. It's always so much fun to get to hang out with everybody and get to see a lot of you that we don't get to see. We only get to talk to you like this, and it's fun to meet new people.
You're going to tell them what we did this weekend?
I'm going to let you tell them what we did this weekend. We died a couple of times. Thank God Gene has like 9 lives like a cat. 9? Because we died a few times this weekend. It was so hot.
Yeah, we got too hot. I got too hot. We put up 2 more sections of our protege fence.
Wait a minute. Londa wants to know how many pair of socks should she bring you?
Let's see. At least 3. At least 3 pair. Maybe more. Maybe.
And we're paying you for them this time. We're paying you for them. Haas will be there.
Yes.
Haas will be here. Yep, we've got a great lineup, y'all. It's going to be awesome.
I need at least 3 pair of hunting socks, and then I need about 2 more pair of just the regular ones because I wear them at work.
He wears them all the time.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong.
I'm supporting
nothing. As long as
my
you
favorite
wash them.
alpaca farmer.
As long as you wash them, there's nothing wrong with it.
That's right.
Oh, okay. No, Jason, they're not coming. She couldn't make it. She had some prior engagement she couldn't do. So I wish that would be so cool to have a quilt making class. That would be so cool.
Yep.
Oh, well. Nope. What do we do?
So we got too hot this weekend. We had a lot of people here and there, in and out, and our grand dog Finn was anyway. So we had to keep him in the house because he gets too hot outside.
He did good. We just have to keep him inside because he had a heat stroke here one day.
Yes.
Perry Hill was actually here.
Yes.
And Denise and Mama Goat was here. And he had a daggum heat stroke.
A daggum
one. Not just one.
A daggum one. He was
in the floor flopping like a fit. It was scary.
It was scary.
He gets hot.
But we have to keep him in. But we kept him in and would let him out different times. But we put up 2 more sections up to our protege fence, which it's amazing.
Oh, it's awesome.
And instead of using the old post hole diggers like I have for the last 7 years out here breaking my elbows.
On the whole fence around this property.
I went and bought an auger. Wow, son. I'm in love with me some auger.
Yep.
But
that's a lifesaver. I don't know why we did not do that.
Yeah. So we put up that fence. I've still got to do the bottom part of it because it's kind of high on that backside because that's where we expect the deer to jump if they want to jump. So we're going to finish that up, but we got the beast of it done.
Yeah.
But got too hot. I think I drank 5 or 6 liquid IVs that day. And it helped. If it wasn't for those, I'd probably been dead. But drink pickle juice,
it was rough.
8 pickles,
rough.
Bananas, avocados.
Rough. It was bad.
Eventually I had to come in about 3:30 because I was about dead.
Yeah.
Got in the shower, barely made it out of the shower.
Well, what we've been doing is just going out and working in the morning and then the heat of the day, doing something either in the shade or something inside or whatever, and then going back out. But like we had this project to do and we just stayed out there and worked, and then we did it again Sunday.
Yeah. I like to always find my edge.
Anyway. We got a lot of it done. Still got to do. So like the video this week, Thursday's video will be about the fence.
Well, I'm trying to get her to delay a little bit because if we fence that back part in all the way, she's not going to be able to get her greenhouse in there.
Yeah, I'm going to get a new greenhouse.
That would mean I would have to build it.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to decide. We haven't made our greenhouse decision yet. I don't know if I'm going to get one from Grower Solution or if we're going to build one or if I'm going to get rich and I'm going to be able to get one from Yoga.
Yeah, we can get rich.
Because I might get rich.
You said we were rich while
I
ago.
really want, we're food rich. We're not
Yes.
money rich or
No,
greenhouse
we are
rich.
rich. We're rich.
I
God
really
loves us.
want a Yoder built greenhouse. Like, it is so dreamy.
If you will
I
sing.
really want one of those, but they're really expensive. So I don't know what our greenhouse plan is, but what he's saying is the last section of the potager fence, we have to hold off until we figure out our greenhouse plan, or we won't be able to get it in my garden. So, but we have the 3 main sides of the potager fence done, and part of the back.
Well, and I think she's mentioned it, but the deer have been hammering our brand new fruit trees.
Yes.
And so what I'm going to do on the cattle panel, they can still stick their head through if they wanted to, because she's going to espaliate the fruit. So what I'm going to do to stop that is the little netting that you can get. And it lasts a long time, because we've had it up on the chicken coop for, man, a long time.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But we're going to zip tie it and put it around the fruit on the cattle panels. So,
hey, we got a couple questions here I want to address. I just saw Sherry Knopf says, I wish you would have a 101 homestead class. That is such a great idea. Who has suggestions on who should teach that class? Y'all throw some stuff at me there. That is such a good idea, Sherry. Susan said, I want to come, but not going to make it. Sadly, medical scheduling. We'll miss you, Susan, but that's understandable.
Tracy says she's got a Yoder built in it this year, and it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. What size did you get? I've heard nothing but good about Yoder built, like nothing but good.
Okay.
What?
Take a jar of water and put sliced cucumbers.
Yeah.
Susie said it too. Cucumbers, fridge with ice cubes, and sip on it.
Yeah. We used to do that when I worked at Petals. We'd make cucumber water because it was so hot. You know, I totally have forgotten about that. We need to do that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Rich in the Lord, Glenda. We are definitely rich in the Lord. Londa says, poor pup. Yes, he's okay. He was okay by the next day. He was fine.
Yeah. And
we did not let him out. I let him out for just a little while and then got him right back in. You garden.
Animals.
You for the garden and Cog Hill for the animals.
Big coop there.
Is Big Coop there. He's not here right now, but he will be at the event. Who is that? JM. Use different people for things they specialize in for the 101 would be a great collaboration. I tell you what, I don't think that's possible for this event, because we're already scheduled out for the whole day. But that might be a good idea to maybe have a class at Petals, just like a one-day thing. And have like a collaboration of some different ones of us, like Jason Animals, me Garden, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to think on that. Oh, it's Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy and Sam. I'm going to tell you what, that Oliver is so stinking cute. Jeremy and Sam is our daughter-in-law Renee's sister and brother-in-law. And they just had the cutest little baby. His name's Oliver. He has red hair and blue eyes, and he is so cute. All their kids are cute.
Yeah, they said
so
Cooper,
cute.
Said Cooper, like when he met him this weekend, he just put his hands on him, just touch him.
Oh.
So, what's your dream greenhouse size?
My dream greenhouse size?
Tracy got a 10 by 16, and her old one was 20 foot, and it wasn't big enough.
So you got a 10 by 16 Yoder belt, and you're saying it's not big enough? Mm-hmm. My old one was 20 foot, and I was afraid this one would not be big enough, and it is 20 big enough for all that I grow.
Yeah.
Okay. The one I have out there right now is like a 13 by 26 or something.
Peacemaker saying she meant on your YouTube channel, you'd reach more folks
Oh,
than doing it in a class because all these people can't travel.
oh my gosh. That's a good idea. That's a better idea.
What would be awesome is do it on a live and split screen and have different time segments for people.
Jason, are you still on here? Coghill Jason?
But that would be a good idea.
Jason would be a great homestead teacher. I think so. Are you still on here, Jason? If you are, we got some ideas going here.
My dream greenhouse is a Hartley in the middle of the 40 acres.
Oh, wow.
That's Cooper's favorite word. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Just sneak in the back door and say hello.
Yeah.
Kath Walden.
Hey, Kath. I don't know what my dream size is, but the one I was looking at was the 10 by 16 on Yoderbilt.
And that's not big enough.
Probably not.
Because we need a greenhouse that's big enough for our citrus.
Yeah.
And then let them grow. And then you need a greenhouse, but you need room in that greenhouse to have your grow lights and all your seed.
Yeah.
And your snakes and your all that stuff.
Yeah, I need a big one, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can figure out.
Oh, Sue, I thought you lived in Missouri. Sue lives in Florida. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good for you, Sue.
All right. Londa lives in Florida. Adventures with Me and T lives in Florida too.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess Jason might have already gotten off here, but I'll talk to. Oh, is it? I'll talk to Jason, and I'm going to work on that because that is a great idea. The Homesteading 101 class, have a collaboration with some different ones. Perry Hill would be great for canning. I mean, we know so many awesome people.
Yes.
So we'll get that done. We will get that done.
Wednesday night.
Yes, Wednesday night. Texas Garden.
The garden party.
The garden party. I wish I knew the words.
Yeah,
but anyway, Wednesday night. Last Wednesday night it got rescheduled because Destin Nowick, which is Texas Garden guy, he had a previous commitment and he got his schedule messed up. So rescheduled to this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. And it will be me and Jason from Coghill. We're his guest.
Yep.
So it's going to be fun, fun, fun.
Susie planted her moringa today.
Oh, good. All right.
I hope it's the dwarf ones.
That's awesome, Susie. We love our moringa.
Yeah, Hoss would be good up at 101.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love our moringa. We eat it every day. We eat moringa on something every day, whether it be a smoothie, a yogurt, a salad, something. We eat it every day.
Tracy said that 10 by 16 is plenty big enough. That they delivered it on a flatbed truck.
Oh.
So see, that's what I'm saying. If they deliver it, they got to be able to take it off and be able to maneuver around.
And they move it with like one of those dingo.
Yeah,
is
like
it
they did mom and dad's cabin.
Good. I'm glad you got the drawer variety because those things get big. But really, they die all the way back in the wintertime for us anyway. So it's not really that big of a problem. Perry Hill says Sheila Hoss have talked about doing a collaboration videos together with other YouTubers. Okay.
See, and Perry Hill would be great on processing animals.
Oh, yeah.
Even
so many things.
Canning, processing.
Hey, let's do that, y'all. Let's get a collaboration going. We'll work on that.
And
okay?
me and Stumpy can eat.
Gene will teach y'all how to eat. That sounds fun. Very cool. Very cool. All right. We're doing it. We'll do that.
Okay.
That'll be nice.
Nice, baby.
All right, y'all. What was there anything
Black's
else?
Tropical will be good on the medicinal making of the homesteading class.
Okay. Thanks, Brenda.
Susie, it gets, believe it or not, we're in Alabama, but we're in near the Alabama River, and we have low spots. And in them low spots,
we're a microclimate.
Yes. we get temperatures in the teens sometimes even single digit, but it's rare. But usually in Alabama, it stays around 27 to 40, roughly in there. Like it might be at 6 a.m. You might wake up and it might be 28 degrees with a frost, but it's it heats up pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we do have every now and then we'll have a year where we'll have 2 weeks of just brutally cold weather.
Yeah.
But
never know what it's going to be.
Not in Alabama.
There was Andale said she'd like to be a part of that. Of course. Yes. We're going to make that a fun thing. I mean, because it could be a collaboration of a bunch of us.
Yeah.
And just do, that's going to be fun, y'all.
Yeah, you could do fun. You could do even an all day thing to where you have somebody every 30 minutes.
Like an online
you can just log in when you want to
type thing. That would be so good.
Good idea, whoever that was that did it. That was a good idea.
Yeah. Who said that? I can't remember. I can't remember who suggested that. Sherry did. Okay, y'all. We got to get that together.
Nice.
Fun. That'll be fun. Londa could do alpacas.
Yep.
That would be so fun, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah, so y'all be thinking about what like your specialty is and what you could contribute to that. And if you do want to contribute to that, then and you have a YouTube channel, because you really need to have, I would think you would need to have a YouTube channel to participate in this. Then send me an email, justdigitfarms@gmail.com. Who you are, your YouTube channel, and what you want to contribute to that.
Yep, Crazy Lizzie wants to.
Yes, of course. So send me an email with that information and we'll work on that. Now it's probably going to be like after the conference, after the event and all that, because I got too many other things going on right now. But we're going to work on that and we're going to get that done.
So Susie's got a question, really.
Okay.
So it gets in the high 30s there in winter. She's wondering about the moringa. Is it in a greenhouse?
It won't make it. It won't make it below, what is it?
But in the greenhouse, if you have a greenhouse,
if you have a heated greenhouse, it would make it. But like I have a greenhouse, I have my moringa planted inside my greenhouse in like a little raised bed in my greenhouse. In the ground. And it dies all the way back to the ground every winter. But it comes back up. Yeah. Like it comes back up from the root every spring, every late spring. Mm-hmm. So in the beginning of spring, you think, gosh, it didn't make it. But then it comes, as it gets really warm in there, it'll start coming up. It's a tropical plant. Yeah. So it likes super hot temperatures, and it's not going to make it. I don't know what it is, below 60, below 50. It 40, doesn't like, I don't know.
Anytime you get around 38.
Yeah, 40, it's a freeze is definitely going to kill it.
It's going to be.
So if it's a heated greenhouse, it might make it. Probably would if it was heated all the time. But if it's like my greenhouse is not heated, it's not gonna. It don't make it.
Anyway, Chickadee Mountain wants to contribute.
Great, that's awesome. Rob and Deb want to contribute. Yes, y'all just. If you want to contribute to this collaboration, Homesteading 101. What were you going to say?
I was going to say just email.
Yeah, email me, justdigitfarms@gmail.com. Tell me your name, your channel, and what you would like to contribute. Like what's your expertise or your passion or whatever, and what do you want to contribute to this? And make sure I have your contact information. And we're going to get this put together, you guys. That's going to be so fun.
Renee Michelle.
Hey, Renee Michelle.
So, Susie, yeah, that's good. If you can put it in a shelter, that it'll make it.
Yeah, it'll come back out.
So
inside your garage.
What is moringa? I don't know.
Moringa? Yeah. What is it?
Moringa.
Moringa. It is a tropical plant that is, we discovered it in Costa Rica when we were there. It was just growing wild there. But it is a superfood. It's a tree. It produces a tree, and it actually produces fruit called drumsticks. We've never seen the fruit, because it doesn't
No.
mature out enough.
No,
But we
it's good.
use the foliage off of it. And
Very high in protein.
high in everything.
It's
It is a
called
superfood.
It's called the tree of life. They over in
The miracle tree
other
of life.
countries.
Yeah.
It's so many medicinal properties, minerals. We had it on a salad there in a permaculture farm. It's like little small green leaves, and it's kind of nutty, spicy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good. But we put it in our shakes. Tracy dehydrates it, and we've got mason jars up there full.
Cool. Would you grab us some mason jar?
And we put it on our yogurt, smoothies,
everything,
salad.
They grow it in. They did a project where they grew it in Ethiopia to feed the malnourished people of Ethiopia, because it is such a superfood and it just provided so many nutrients that they were lacking. So they did this big project there where they grew it, and
I'm showing the name.
Oh, okay. So we take it and I dry the leaves. A lot of times I just let them dry on a screen, air dry, but you can dehydrate it. And then I just put it in a coffee grinder and I grind it up into like this powder, this green powder. And it's like a green superfood powder. We put it in smoothies. You can actually take this and put it in the little veg caps if you wanted to just take it. But we like to put it on everything.
And
oatmeal,
really,
everything.
You don't even know it's there, and it is so good. I forgot all blood sugar, everything, high blood pressure. It's amazing. There's plenty of videos out there on it, but
yeah, Vanita, ours won't get tall enough to actually produce the fruit either before it dies back. But the leaves are so nutrient. Like you can just, you can use the leaves.
And it grows like a tropical plant too.
Yeah, it does.
It'll get real tall.
Yeah. It's a cool plant. It's really pretty. Oh, you take it as a supplement, Vanita? That's what I was just saying. You can take that powder and buy those little veg caps. Sorry. And make your own little supplements with it. I saw on Hoss Tools, Sheila has a cool little gadget that you put the veg caps in, and she's making her own supplements now. And I got to get one of those because it's super cool. What I use right now is pretty funny. Do y'all know what a flower frog is? It has the little holes in it, and you put it in a vase and you stick your flowers, the stems of your flowers in. It helps them stand upright. A flower frog. I have some glass ones. That was my grandmother's. And so I use those to make my capsules. I'll put my little capsules inside of them and pour it in it. It's pretty funny. I need one of those special gadgets.
Okay, so where can you get a Moringa?
Okay, Hoss does not have it. When we did our medicinal herb seed collections with them, we tried to get Moringa in the list, but their supplier didn't have it, so they couldn't do it. So I get the Moringa seeds from Baker Creek Seeds, rareseeds.com, Baker Creek Seeds. I get my Moringa seeds from them.
All right, what do you do? When do you plant them?
You plant them as soon as the soil warms up enough. Like, actually, I start mine in the greenhouse, but I wait until like the end of February, maybe the 1st of March. I'll wait till it really warms up because they're not going to like the cold temperature at all.
They will not cold stratified.
They have to be. They don't have to really be cold stratified, but you do have to soak the seed for 24 hours.
Soak it.
It's a hard seed shell around it, and you've got to, break that. So you soak it for like 24 hours before you plant it. You don't have to cold stratify it though.
Hey, Tina, she's watching from Peru, Indiana Circus.
All right.
Capital city of the world. Nice.
Cool. What size capsule for Moringa? I don't know. It's just the little,
just your basic, Tylenol sized
veg. I get the veg
Yeah.
capsules. I don't know what size they are. Amazon has trees. Yes, they do. So excited to be able to use Moringa. Thanks for telling me about it. Baker Creek seeds. I can't talk.
Yeah. Again, back on the yogurt. So we take our yogurt and we get some Brazil nuts and Moringa. We put a little bit of our honey on it.
First, it's Greek
non-fat
yogurt.
Actually, I think it does have fat.
It does. It's whole.
It's
whole milk.
The good stuff. None of this non-fat crap. But it's good stuff. We put all that natural stuff on it with some, what else you put on it?
I put fruit.
Raspberries.
I put blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, whatever we've got.
And that granola.
Honey.
We found this great granola.
We found some granola, y'all. That is so clean.
What's the name of it?
So clean. It's purely Elizabeth or something. At Costco.
And
he's going to get it to show y'all.
It's pretty good.
Like we've been on this huge hunt for clean food, like just simple, clean, real ingredients. And this granola here is so good, y'all. Like it tastes like you're eating cookies or something.
Yeah, I have to keep her out of the bag.
Let me tell you, plain Greek yogurt is plain. When you start getting the flavored, that's when you start getting tons of sugar and junk. So we get the plain yogurt. Right, your ingredients are gluten-free oats, organic coconut sugar, organic coconut oil, organic sunflower seeds, organic amaranth, organic quinoa, organic chia seeds, organic cinnamon, and sea salt. It's organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, no artificial flavors or colors. That's what they say. And it is so good. So we take our yogurt, I put some fruit on it, whatever we have, some honey, some of our honey, pure raw honey. And then I put this granola. I put Brazil nuts because Brazil nuts are high in selenium, which is what I need for my thyroid health. Selenium is supposed to help balance out your thyroid. So that's one of the nutrients that I need. That's something else I'm doing is I'm trying to get my thyroid in balance. So I put that, I put almonds, I put this granola. Like we make this beautiful breakfast dessert and it is so good, y'all. And so healthy. So
I want to, we're not sponsored by these people or anything, but I want to give a shout out to this app called Yuka, Yuka. And it's an app. My daughter-in-law, Renee, got me hooked on this. So I go through the grocery store. I think we mentioned this before. We go through the grocery store and we just take the barcode and scan it. This app tells you what all's in it. It gives you all of any kind of hazardous, and if it's not good for you, down at the bottom it gives you the ones you can't really see it. But
it gives you the healthier options.
And we go through the grocery store just bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep. And if it doesn't scan within our threshold, see ya.
We don't do it. So anyway, Joe says he needs a shipping address so I can send you and your mom and dad some Tupelo honey. We would love some, Joseph. We would love some.
Tell them to email.
Email me at justdigitfarms@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email and I'll send you an address. Very cool app, Londa. It is really a good app. Now, some things it'll scan and it'll give it a low score. But we found, like, even though it's got clean ingredients, for some reason it'll give it a low score. So you have to kind of figure out,
it's better than going in blind. But, well, I'll go ahead and say this: y'all can look it up. But breads, any kind of dough, any kind of gluten, any of that, go online. You can check it out. It's called L-cysteine, L-C-Y-S-T-E-I-N. It is a protein. This protein, they list it as L-cysteine. This protein comes from human hair. They sweep it up in China at salons and put it into a lot of bread manufacturing as a dough conditioner in bagels, in bread. Look it up if you don't believe me.
Yeah, y'all look it up.
You got to read what's on your labels because we're eating garbage.
That's why we're trying to just when we read ingredients on a label, if we don't know what that ingredient is, if it's some crazy
Yeah.
word like L-cysteine or whatever
We don't know
you
what
just
it
said,
is.
and we don't know what it is,
No,
then that means it's not good.
no, our dog
So,
didn't come home.
If
Champ
we
did not come home.
no, Champ never came home. We're still sad about it. But anyway, hey, Rob, I just saw where you have moringa. Do you have moringa plants? Do you have seeds? Do you have anything for sale for anybody? If you do, put your information right here where they can contact you. Brown Thumb Nursery is Rob and Deb Cutlip, and he has a nursery, and he just said he had some moringa, so I don't know if he has it for sale. But if you do, put it on here and let us know about it. Susie says I love it, eating clean too. Good, Susie.
So here,
Yep, that's okay. Rob has plants and seeds. Brown Thumb Nursery. Can they just shoot you an email, or how can people get in touch with you there, Rob, to get some plants and seeds? Awesome. That's great.
so check this out. So organic whole milk.
Costco.
We love this stuff. So I take my trusty Yuka app. Well, if I do it right, bloop, scanned it. Look here. It gets 85 out of 100.
That's good.
And you can click on it. It tells you all the good it's got in it. It's amazing. But if you got it green and you scan it and it shows green, you're good to know that this is really good for you.
Yep.
But you wouldn't believe the stuff. And if you go into the ingredients on the hazardous chemicals in it, like I'm talking modern stuff that everybody eats, carcinogens, tons of garbage that we're eating. And you go into it, it tells you causes thyroid problems, autoimmune,
all kinds of issues,
autistic,
cancer, everything
just
else.
Nuts.
Yeah. So anyway, we're trying. We are trying to get healthy. We're trying real hard. But anyways, okay, so Rob with Brown Thumb Nursery has plants and moringa plants and seeds. Y'all can contact him. They have a YouTube channel, Brown Thumb Nursery and Generations Homestead. So y'all can go through that and contact him about that. And somebody earlier said Mayim Farms has it, Mayim. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but they're cool people. We've met them multiple times. They're nice people. And I've actually tried to get in touch with them to invite them to the event this year, and I can't get a hold of them. Mayim Farms.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
The one that did the bread?
No, they didn't do bread.
Oh, who's lady
They
did
had
the bread?
the herbs.
Who's lady did the sourdough bread?
Oh, Alex.
Alex.
Yeah. I can't get in touch with them. The email that they gave me that I have for them, I can't get in touch with them. So
I know it's getting late. Vanita, so my son asked me this weekend, he said, Dad, he said, I can't believe people actually had milk delivered to their doorstep. How weird. And I was like, Chance, back then people didn't have refrigerators. And if they did, they weren't as big as they are. Icebox is what you call them. But yeah, it was so fresh, straight from the dairy.
Yeah. I wish we had
that's right.
Fresh milk from a cow.
Standard American diet.
That's right. I wish we had just fresh milk from a cow, but we haven't made it that far yet.
Yes. Good night, Chris and Julie.
All right.
We're about to sign off too. It's almost 9 o'clock.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. We've been on here a long time tonight. Yeah. We get to talking about growing food, healthy stuff. It gets me excited. Okay.
All right. Peace out.
All right, y'all. We will see y'all.
Don't forget to pray for our nation.
Yep. Pray for our country. Pray for our leaders. Pray for each other. And what else? That's it? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate each one of y'all. We love you guys. And we will see y'all next week. Y'all don't forget, Wednesday night, Jason and I will be a guest on Texas Garden Guys podcast. Thursday morning, our normal weekly YouTube video will be up. Y'all please go check it out. Thumbs up, likes, all the things. And next Monday night, we'll see y'all here at the farm table. We love you guys. Good night.
Just dig it.